Let me tell you this quick story. So let me tell you the story. It was let me start. As I was saying, the day before was January 6th, and I was with Eric, like touring Portland, and that night I was planning to drive all the way to San Francisco, like a 10-hour drive straight. So it started off in Eugene. I mean, I started recording, like I didn't get a lot of shots in January 7th because it was the scariest day, if not the scariest day, one of the scariest days of
What's
my
up?
life.
Good morning.
Like, I think it was even more scarier. Like, it was one of the scariest days of my life.
51. Let's get it. Still got a long way to go.
Now, me being Michael Satumba, I thought the drive was gonna be easy. Like, it's gonna be like cruise control, like all the way down to San Francisco. But I was wrong, like dead ass wrong. I had some problems, like the ice was really scary. And then all of a sudden, it started snowing. Like, what the? I know, like, probably one of your questions are, why didn't you let Brenda or Harrison drive? Or Eric. Eric, first of all, can't drive. Harrison and Brenda, like, I didn't tell this in my other vlogs, but they were driving way too fast, and I'm at the airport right now. So long, intercom. As I was saying, Brenda and Harrison drove way too fast for me, and I got really like scared and kind of pissed. So I told them, I actually didn't tell them they can't drive, but I was like, they're not driving anymore. Because I rented the car and like, if anything bad happens, it's on me. But they were driving hundreds. It's another story for another vlog, but I didn't let them drive. I drove the whole night. It was like a 10-hour drive, but it wasn't a 10-hour drive. It was actually 15 hours, and let me explain. So after driving through the Oregon, tough, snowy, we crossed California. And there was this border check, and I thought it was going to be smooth sailing from there, and I was wrong. It wasn't smooth sailing. It actually got fucking worse. The snow got way thicker. The roads were way harder. There were rocks on the road, like I couldn't even drive. And now the fun story begins. So there was this checkpoint in the highway. If they checked if you have chains, and I said, yeah, we have chains, and I lied because I wanted to go to San Francisco quick, and I paid as consequence to that. So they let us pass, and there's another checkpoint, and they were really serious. They were like, "Oh, you don't have change. You have to stop until the snow stops. Then you can go." And I was like, "F that!" And I tried to go back north and go back around and then go past them, like some illegal stuff. There was actually police. Like I tried to pass the freeway entrance, and the police was like, "What are you doing? Go back." So I drove back, and I went to this exit to go back, and long story short, we got stuck in the snow, and we blocked the whole freeway. Here's a video.
Hey Brett, where are you at?
What's up, Harrison? How you feeling?
You're still vlogging?
That's
Really?
You gotta make the best out of the situation.
But we're gonna die, Michael.
We're gonna die, so we gotta better get it on film.
Right now we're gonna be
We got our car stuck in the freeway, snowing,
fuck Michael. You ever found we're not buying chains.
and everyone is pissed at me. Especially everyone's pissed at me. Like nobody, like. So I didn't. For that reason, it was like I don't know, 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. We got stuck in the snow.
Car is stuck in the snow. I'm so fucking pissed. middle of the freeway, middle of nowhere, like 100 miles away from Sacramento.
For that reason, I didn't like really vlog that day, so that's why I'm vlogging here and showing my Snapchat portrait mode. So I hope that's the story. And there's more to that story, but this video is going way too long. Anyway, I'll explain it. So we needed change, so my friend Harrison thought, let's go to the nearest gas station. And there's actually this nice guy who I hopped on because he only had one person seat left in his car, I guess, and he gave me a ride to the nearest gas station. I bought chains and I came back. I got another ride from the cops who brought me back to the car because we were blocking the freeway. So we got back and the chains that I bought, $75, were the wrong size.
What do you mean? So what's happening now, Michael?
Under too. What the
We got the, I don't know, we got the chains already. So we put them in the tires, but this wife over here didn't want to help us out, so I'm like, we have to get down.
We were really pissed, like what the fuck. And we asked the cops to help us put it on, like, oh, you can't, like, we were pissed at the cops too. They won't help us. We had to figure it out, but it was too small. I got the wrong size. Story short. And after that, we had to call a tow truck, and we were just in the car for like a good 2 hours, and all you could hear was the clicking sound of the car, like tick, 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 tick. And nobody spoke. That was silent. That was the most like guilty, scariest, I don't like what the fuck. I'm like trying to think positive, like moment in my life I can remember recently. But after that, the tow truck came and was like, oh, you gotta pay $180. I'm like, okay. So I pulled $180 from my bank account from this ghetto ass Chevron gas station that he pulled us up by. Paid him, wait for the snow to clear up, like wait another hour. There was actually these nice people that was talking to us at the gas station. But after that, nothing was really the same with the crew. Everybody hated me. So that was my story. Everybody hated me. The snow cleared up and I headed to Davis to visit some of my friends. Here's some Snapchats.
That's crazy. Are you Snapchat? Ew. Sounds like something wrong with you, man.
After that, we headed to San Francisco, and I actually dropped Harrison and Brenda off because they wanted to be dropped off there. I guess they didn't trust my driving anymore, so I can't blame them for that. I was like, okay, you guys can, and I don't know, their decision, but that was my day. I went back to my Subway to get my check, went back to my old house. Visit my shit. I think I missed my flight. Well, after I got my check and I visited my old family at my old house. I dropped off Harrison and Brenda at Harrison's house and got my stuff because I put my stuff there because I'm moving. I didn't tell that. If you watch my moving out video, linked here, and yeah, I dropped off my stuff at Harrison's house and I picked them up and I went to my new house and some of my friends were still there and me and Eric slept there for the night. And I said bye to a few friends that were leaving.
Meeting you.
So
I forgot your name.
good.
Bye, Stephanie!
What else? That was my day. Like, stay tuned if we make it back to Oxnard. Will we make it back to Oxnard? Stay tuned. Stay tuned.